What's going on, guys? And today seems to be a pretty good Friday. We're going to do a recap on pretty much today what happened in the markets. Also, I'm going to be looking at a few companies that I do think are going to have a good day on Monday. So, first of all, the S&P 500 did pretty well today, up 0.89%. Dow 30 went up 0.74%. Nasdaq did pretty good, 1.31%. Russell 2000 up 1.38%. Crude oil and gold is even up, which is pretty surprising to see everything in the green. Because usually when you see one thing green, gold is usually down, and if gold is green, usually the rest of the market is down. So gold, silver is all up. On top of that, Hexo had a pretty good day, up 0.267%. Unfortunately, Aurora Cannabis went down 5 cents today, down 0.57%. Afria went up 0.64%. Tesla had a pretty good day, Tesla went up 4.5% today. Fresh IPO Zoom went up 3.73%. Pinterest went down 1.38%. And the main reason why we had such a hot day today, and I'm not sure if you hear my puppies in the background arguing, but we're just going to have to deal with that background noise, is because stocks jump after strong job reports. So I'm just going to brief this very quickly. The economy added 263,000 non-farm payrolls for the month. Also, the unemployment rate fell to 3.6% for the month, which is at a 49-year low. There was the average hourly earnings rose 0.2% month over month and 3.2% year over year, which, to be honest, I know that does sound pretty decent, but I wish they showed us the statistic of how much inflation has been going up month over month and year over year, because I can guarantee you that the average hourly earnings has not been going up as fast as inflation has. But either way, it does look like we had a strong jobs report. Economy seems to be somewhat decent, and the market reacted pretty well to that. So let's see how, if anyone's joined the chat room right now, and if not, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, guys. And if you're not watching this live, and if you're watching this whenever, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think and your reasons as to why the markets have been good today. It's been a nice green day today, so I'm not complaining. I want to look at a couple companies. One of them is Planet 13. And Planet 13, as you can see right here, is kind of forming a triangle pattern. And I've talked about this pattern time and time again. And usually what happens with this pattern is we start to see, let me just fix this a little bit. The tighter it gets into this triangle is when we start to see a breakthrough. So what I'm expecting for Planet 13 is we're going to see a breakthrough in the upward or the downward direction. Another thing that did happen is in a year or so, I think Las Vegas has approved lounges. So Planet 13 has been working on a lounge where they could smoke weed inside their facility. So it does seem like good news, but right now Planet 13 has not been affected by it. But the tighter we start to squeeze into this triangle pattern, I feel like a breakthrough is going to happen eventually, whether it's in the upward or downward direction. I'm not sure. But Planet 13 is a company that I'll be keeping an eye out on Monday. This company has been pretty hot. I just want to see how high they went. At one point, they were sitting at 175, and we went up all the way to $3.61. This is Canadian. If you want to do the math, just divide that by $1.33, and you got your American number. Another company I want to talk about is 48 North, and this company has been on fire, and especially today, up 22% today, and it was either on I don't know which live stream, but it was on one of my two live streams this week. I was talking about 48 North, and I had this support line drawn in at 90 cents. So, and literally what happened with 48 North, it bounced off the support line, probably went a little bit below it, went to 87 cents, 86 cents, and immediately made a run. Unfortunately, I did not pick up 48 North because I don't know why. I knew it was a good buying opportunity. If you guys want, I don't know if you want to check out my live stream, but I did talk about 48 North, saying how it was hitting the support line. It did look like a great buying opportunity. I missed it, but 48 North went up 22.2% today. So that's definitely a company I'll be keeping an eye out on. They are in the middle of the 52-week range. They definitely do have a lot of room for upside, but just as much room for downside. I'm going to look at their technical analysis. 48 North is right now a buy, and a strong buy. So 48 North is looking good. 1 minute is a sell, sell, sell. to be honest, they do look to be a little bit overbought right now. So maybe for Monday, I'll be expecting a pullback. But if I do see 48 North hit this 90-cent support or go below it, I'll definitely be looking to start a position with them. Honestly, I was kind of hoping 48 North would go closer to the 60-cent line, and then that's when I was starting to get a position. That's when I planned on starting a position, so I got a little greedy. Unfortunately, it bounced off this support, but either way, I'll be keeping an eye out on 48 North. So Afria will go insane Monday. That's what Durr said. And thanks a lot, Durr. But I just want to know, what's your reason as to why Afria is going to do good on Monday? Excited to hear your thoughts on Neo and the future outlook. Just got a feeling a lot of money in Afria and Alethea before close. Nice. Well, I hope you're right then, Hustler. I can't say that. Thanks a lot, P, though. That's funny. That's very funny, P. Actually, another company I was going to talk about is Neo, and Neo has actually made a huge run. Not, I guess, for non-text, for non-marijuana stock, 6.36% today. And the funny thing is, Neo and Tesla are both companies that I literally made a video on it the other day. I think it says a day ago, but I made it 2 days ago right here. It's titled Neo versus Tesla, and I talked a lot about Neo. I talked about Tesla, and in this video I said that I do consider both these companies to be a buy, because I do think both these companies were oversold, at least back when I made the video. I want to get you the exact date and time that I made this video. Let me just pause this. And literally when I dropped this video, I said they were both buys, both Neo and Tesla, and since that video, these companies have both been on a huge run. I think when I made the video, Neo was around $4.70, and Neo went all the way up to $5.10 today. The other company I was talking about was Tesla, and they've been hot the past 2 days. Since I made that video, Tesla I think was at around $233, and right now we see Tesla at $255. So both these companies have broke above the previous support. Tesla had a resistance at around 250. We seen Tesla break over it. Hold on, I want to pull up the 1 hour charts. So today Tesla broke above this support, and I'm hoping they continue to push forward. I'm just going to extend the support line because I did draw it a while ago. So as you can see, today we broke above it. Now we're probably going to test this up. It was previously acting as a resistance. We're going to test it as a support, hopefully break above this resistance line now at 260 and make a nice run. That's what I'm expecting for Neo and Tesla. They both had good days today. Neo had a huge run today, but they do look to be a little overbought. You see they just shot straight up there, and if you look at the volume here, it seems like they have a lot of green volume, so they are overbought. So they literally broke above this, what was acting like a previous resistance, because right here it went above the resistance, rejected, above the resistance, rejected, and here we actually went above the resistance and we stayed above, and now hopefully this $5 line will be acting as a support. And I'm honestly hoping that Neo will continue to push forward and start using this $6 line as a resistance. So two companies, I made a video on them. Check it out, Neo versus Tesla. It's a really good video. I put a lot of effort into it. Oh man, let me just stop this commercial. Oh my god, technical difficulties, guys. You know what, I'm just gonna close this. So yeah, just check out my video, Neo versus Tesla, if you want more information. I even have a whole section for the auto industry. Got videos on Neo, Tesla. You guys could check that out. But those are definitely companies that I own both of them now. I have small positions in both of them. I was honestly hoping Tesla would go down even lower, but unfortunately it didn't happen because I wanted to increase my position. I have a very tiny position in Tesla. I own them at 250, so I bought them literally when they hit this support line here. And they broke below, and I was kind of waiting for Tesla to go to the 200s to add to my position, but that didn't happen. But those are definitely companies that I want to keep an eye out on. I'm going to talk about a few more companies, then I'll be doing some requests. You guys can request whatever companies you want. We'll take a quick look at them. And what do you think of CTST? So yeah, like I said, we're going to just look at a couple more companies, and we'll take a look at CTST. So the next company I want to talk about is Wayland Security. So this company has shady management, but I think that this company right now has a lot of potential for a swing trade on Monday. Mostly because first of all, they went below this support line that I've previously drawn here. This support line, oh my god, my puppies are just going off. This support line at around 80, let me just see where exactly it is, at around 80, I think I can't even tell. The support line is around, I guess it's at 86 cents. And we broke below it. And not only did we break below the support line, we had a huge gap down. So we had a gap down from about 87 cents, gap down all the way to, you know what, I'm going to pull up the 1 hour chart so I could see exactly what happened. Gap down all the way down to 60. I don't know why it's not showing me right now, but I'm guessing it's 66 cents. And then that would have been a great buying opportunity because as you can see here, it was way oversold. And we kind of bounced back up, and now we're below that. We're now sitting at 70 cents. So not only did we gap down, we seem to be oversold. So I do think Wayland, I'm gonna keep an eye. It's not guaranteed that this company is gonna make a run, but the fact that we had a gap down and we look oversold, I have a feeling that Wayland might make a nice run. And this is only like for a swing trade. I'm not saying this is a good long term investment or anything. And on top of that, we're at the bottom of the 52-week range. When you look at technical analysis, it is a sell though. Sell, strong sell, strong sell. But you can never bet on technical analysis. And I just want to look at their financials real quick. So they do look overvalued as well. Price to revenue 68, price to sales 57, total assets 155 million in assets, and their market cap is 184 million. That's the one thing I like about them. And just by looking at these charts, I do think that Wayland is a possibly good potential swing trade for Monday. So that's a company I'll be keeping an eye out on. And of course, I'm going to just take a look at Afria. Afria has been pretty beat up lately, and they just broke below this support line at $10. Is it going to get rejected? That's what I'm questioning right now. Is Afria going to make a run, break above the support line? According to one of my viewers right now, he's thinking Afria is going to be on fire. So we're going to be keeping an eye out on those companies. And now, I guess that's everything. I'm going to do a couple more requests so you guys could request. I'll take a look at your companies. What do you think of CTST? Let's take a look at CTST. Let me just shut down all these charts since I've showed you guys everything that I wanted to show you. So once again, I'll just recap. Planet 13, 48 North, Neo, Tesla, Wayland, and Afria. Those are companies that I'll be keeping an eye out on Monday. And none of them are guaranteed to make huge runs. I just by looking at these charts, I think something big is going to happen with all those companies. So let's just remember that Monday we could do a recap. Maybe I'll do a morning live stream, and then we'll see how they do. So CTST, let's take a look at CTST. CanTrust Holding Inc. So CanTrust actually had a very nice run today, up 8.23%, which is expected, especially I'm sure you guys hear me talk about it all the time. We had a gap down here. So what happened with the gap down? It's already starting to get filled. So that would have been a perfect swing trade. I mean, like that. Those are the times I'm willing to take risks when I see gaps down like that. Not only that, this company seems to be. How about the 52-week range? It's not showing its 52-week range. I kind of want to look at the 1 hour charts, see if they're oversold. So yeah, no, it had a gap down, looked overbought. And then let's take a look at their financials. Actually, I want to take a look at their 1 year charts. So we do have a support here, but this is the 1 year support line. So this would be a great buying opportunity. Are we going to hit it? It's not guaranteed, but around $5 we seem to have a support. So if CanTrust goes back down to $5, I do think that would be a great buying opportunity. And we do seem to have a resistance right around here at around $10. So support at $5, resistance at $10. Right now we're definitely close to this support, so it does look like a nice buying opportunity. Plus the gap down looks tempting. I'm gonna change colors here. Let's look at them on paper, see if they're undervalued, overvalued. On paper, it doesn't look bad actually. Price to revenue is a 17, price to sales is a 17.5. Total assets, $150 million in total assets. Market cap, $594 million. So on paper it's nothing too scary, nothing's really turning me off, so this company is not bad. I actually like the volatility in this company. It seems like this $5 support seems to be very consistent. This has been going on since 2018, even 2017. So we have a $5 support that they hit one, two, three times, and even this $10 resistance they've hit three times. So I do see a pattern forming here. So if it hits $5, I might be even tempted to start a swing trade position, and then I wouldn't even collect profits at $10. That's if you want to have more. If you want to risk it, I would collect profits more at $7.50 around there. There's another resistance line there. So can't trust. Honestly, it's not a bad pick. If you're starting a position now, you're still gambling a little. Could continue to decline down to $5. Could it break below $5? Absolutely, but according to this support line, it would break below it and immediately get rejected. So Cantros looks a lot more tempting now that it's continuing to get closer to this $5 support line. So let's move on to the next company. Oh, Neurosis is in the building. How's it going, Neurosis? Helix, TCS, Harvard Health, and Recreation. What about Kiron? Oh, Neurosis is spamming. Come on, Neurosis. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's see what other requests. Either way, DER89. Hold your Afria. I will do well in the fall. It will do well in the fall. Lots to come. Hang in there. Can you check BMMJ? I could definitely check BMMJ. I just want to read all the comments. And yes, thank you, Neurosis. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Gonna be a quick little live stream. I usually don't do post-market live streams, but I feel like Monday we're gonna have a big day, so I wanted to talk about some hot stocks. Let me just see how many likes you guys have given me so far. Come on, guys, smash that like button. So we're gonna do BMMJ, and then I'll look at KGKG from Bryce Evans. To be honest, I don't smoke that much weed. I used to be a pothead back in high school, but now I don't really do it. And yes, it definitely does slow me down, which is why I stopped. Especially if I did it throughout the day, I feel like I was less productive doing it throughout the day. I don't think anything's wrong with it, but it's just not for me. Wow, BMMJ has had some huge swings. Let's take a look at BMMJ. I think we missed the buying opportunity here, especially here. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm gonna draw that as an automatic support right here, because right here so around $1. Can't believe I missed that. I just have too many companies on my watch list, but I missed it at least. Maybe someone else didn't. At $1, we missed a nice buying opportunity for Body and Mind. Had a huge decline. I think that was even a gap down here. Yep, we had a gap down all the way down from you know what? Let's pull up the 5-minute charts just to see exactly what happened there. That was a very good buying opportunity. I'm just gonna go back in time. So yeah, we had a huge gap down. Wow, how did I miss that? From $1.65 gapped all the way down to 94 cents. Of course, immediately had a run all the way up to $1.52. So this company is just, wow, that was a perfect swing trade. If anyone caught that would have been amazing. But let's take a look at them now, how they're doing. So let's pull out the half-hour charts. Unfortunately, I missed that perfect swing trade opportunity. But I'll be keeping an eye out on that. I'll keep that $1 as a support from now on. So if it ever breaks closer to this price range, I do think that'll be a good opportunity. I'm gonna take a look at them on paper, see how they look. Price to revenue 32, price to sales 51, price to book 7.9. It's not bad. Total assets 26.4 million, market cap 131 million. Doesn't look amazing, doesn't look too scary. This company, honestly, I think it's I wouldn't chase it right now, especially after that huge run, because if you do the math, all the way from 96 cents to $1.90, that's more than 100%. So this company went up 100% in less than a week. So at this point, I do think it doesn't look to be oversold though, or overbought. I still wouldn't be chasing this company right now. But I did miss an opportunity. So at this point, I'll be patient. There's so many other opportunities out there. Some people might like this company, but right now for me, it's not for me. So let me know what city you guys are in. I like doing this. Let me know what city you guys are from right now. I want to see where my viewers are from. I'm from Toronto, Canada. Just type in your city. Let me see what city you guys are from, and let's see how much people from around the world are tuned in right now. $10,000 in Africa. I did have $10,000 in Africa, and then I collected profits. So now I have about a little over 2K in Africa. That's like half. I have like one more potential swing on it, which I'm not gonna do anything yet, and then I'll be holding on to my core position. And then let's take a look at what was the other request. I didn't do KG. We could look at KG. So yeah, what city are you guys from? My last live stream, I had a lot more people in the States. I think I had someone from Hong Kong. It's pretty cool when I find out where you guys are from. USA, Richmond, Long Island, Hawaii, Syracuse, New York. That's pretty cool. Michigan, New York City. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, someone. How does figure thinking Wellington, New Zealand? Wow, someone from New Zealand. It's pretty cool. Thanks for letting me know, guys. All right, let's KG. That's the next request. Keep typing your cities, guys. Actually, you know what? Your requests might get lost in the chat. So if I miss your request, don't be afraid to spam, but don't spam too much. Like 2-3 messages in a row. So KG. This is a penny stock. Went down 2.3%, and definitely just by looking at these charts right now, I would not be investing at this company because we're above the resistance. We have a resistance line right here, and right now we're above it. We seem to be down in the post market. Just give me 1 second, guys. I have to answer this call. Okay, back to it. So yeah, KG. We have a resistance line right here, and it's definitely not a buying opportunity for me, but I do see a strong support right here as well. And the support line, I would say, is around 72 cents. So anything closer to 72 cents, I would consider a buy. Right now, we're way above the resistance, so I would not be touching this company right now. But that's my personal opinion. You guys can invest your money the way you want. Always do your due diligence. I always encourage you to do that. This is a Kona Gold Solutions. We're going to take a look at their financials, see how they're doing. It's all blank, so not much. But just by looking at these charts right now, I personally won't be diving into this company. Let's see what else you guys are up to. Disney calls till July. Disney, honestly, there's nothing bad you could say about Disney. Disney's been around for so long. They have so many movies coming out. I think they own part of Marvel, or they own Marvel. On top of that, now they're going to create a platform that's going to compete against Netflix. You can't go wrong with Disney. The only thing is I hate buying companies that are close to their 52-week highs. That's the only reason why I'm staying away from it. But I do like Disney. Like I had Disney. I think I used to own them at around 110. I already sold off all my shares. I should have held on to a small position, which is what I usually do. But honestly, I can't say nothing bad about Disney. McNally is from Montreal. That's pretty awesome. I used to live in Montreal for 2 years. Shannon L. from Brampton. We're pretty much neighbors, Shannon. New York. That's cool. Boston, Mass. Got people from all around the world. Mostly from the States. Oakland. We got Oakland here. I'm in Jordan, Amman this month. Hey, can you talk about Cannabis? Of course we can do Cannabis. I think Cannabis Global is going to be huge. You know what? I've heard a lot about Cannabis. I have them on my watch list. We got someone else from Montreal. So let's take a look at Cannabis. Why not? And don't forget, if I miss your request, just type it. spam it 1 or 2 times, not too much, because then people might not like that. I don't mind it, but so Zenabis, ticker symbol ZNA. Red day today down 1.67%. As you can see, I've already talked about this company. Right now we're trading way below support. So we had a support here, we broke below it. You know what? This company looks really good right now, especially because there's a huge gap, and 99% of the time these gaps get filled. So I like Zenabis right now, especially at these prices. Let's take a look at their financials. PE ratio 26, so that shows that this is a profitable company, and this is a pharmaceutical company. So to see a pot stock, well, I guess we could call it a pot stock or a pharmaceutical stock that's profitable, I think that's rare to find. On paper, this company actually looks really good. Price to revenue 10, price to book 1.5, price to sales 10.45. So you know what? I'm also going to add this to my hot stock for Monday. If you guys missed my hot stocks, you could rewind to the beginning of the video. I talked about a few companies that I think are going to have nice runs on Monday. And Zenabis, I'm going to add it to one of my hot stocks because this company looks really good on paper. We have a gap down that hasn't been filled yet. I just want to look back 3 months, see how they're doing. 6 months, 1 year. So yeah, we're actually right at the bottom of the 52-week range. Let's look at the 52-week range. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the 52-week range. This company looks very tempting right now, and it's been a hot stock. A lot of people are talking about it. Does it have the potential to go down even more? Absolutely, but right now it does seem to be way oversold. If you look at the volume here, huge red bar, oversold, a lot of red volume, so we might be oversold. And this company has a lot of potential. Like, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but this company is right now sitting at $1.77 with the potential to go all the way up to $6. I definitely like this company. I might even just start a small position, $1,000, just to see where it goes. If it goes, so I'm going to draw a support line here since we seem to be right at this support at $1.75 seems to be the support. So we're a little bit above it. And then it could definitely continue to go lower, but that all depends how the market is. And I would say the next support is right here, which seems to be right around $1.05. So I'm not saying I'm going to buy it, and I'm not saying anyone else should start a position in this company, but I might start a position in Zenabis on Monday, especially if it stays as low as it is right now. And then if it continues to decline, my next buying opportunity will be at around $1.05. And then let's just hope it doesn't continue to decline from there, because at that point the next support would be at around 35 cents, which I doubt we'll see it go that low unless we have a huge market crash. But Zenabis, I definitely like this company. Technical analysis looks like a sell, but you can never bet your money on technical analysis. 1 minute looks like a neutral sell, strong sell. I like Zenabis. Thanks for calling it out. I'm going to definitely be adding that to my Monday watch list. So let's see what else you guys have in store for me. When does Zenabis release earnings? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to make a video on Zenabis, and then I'll do more research on it, find out more information on this company. But just by looking at this chart, just by looking at their financials, I like this company. So if anyone knows when their earnings are coming up, just type it out. Let me know if you guys know when their earnings are coming up. Copenhagen, Denmark. Disney long. Disney does look like a long-term position, and I regret swing trading Disney. It's not a good company to swing trade. It moved too slow, and I just wanted to get out of it because there was like no movement, and then all of a sudden they announced the whole they're pretty much gonna create a video streaming service just like Netflix. So Disney's looking like a strong buy right now. So ACB or Baba calls. I own Baba, and my Baba shares are doing pretty good. I actually regret selling. I collected profits on them, and then they continued to rise. So I'm just holding on to a core position with Baba right now. For a swing trade, I don't know. I would not buy Baba at these prices. because it's already had. But I don't know. Let's look at Baba. Alibaba. See, Baba has been hot. This company went all the way up from $130. Now they're sitting at 195. I think we're near the top of the 52-week range. I definitely won't be buying Baba right now. I own Baba at around 165, so I'm sitting on some small gains, and I'm just holding on to that position long term, hoping that it goes down so I could increase my position again. Oh my god. But yeah, no, Alibaba, I definitely won't be swing trading Baba because I feel like we've already had such a huge run. Aurora Cannabis, I would definitely not be swing trading Aurora Cannabis prior to earnings because I'm not expecting great earnings. And it sucks to say that. I like Aurora Cannabis. I know a lot of my subscribers like Aurora Cannabis, but I'm just not expecting good earnings. Should we sell ACB? I can't tell you what to do. I wouldn't want to tell you. I don't like that pressure. I'm not selling ACB, but the reason why I'm not selling is because I've already collected all my profits and I'm pretty much holding onto a core position that I'm not selling until like 10 years. So I'm hoping to add. So I'm hoping that ACB dips and I can add to my position because it's a very small position right now. So I already collected all my profits and earnings. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I don't. I made a video yesterday. A lot of you checked it out already. It's doing pretty well, which is titled Aurora Cannabis Earnings Preview plus Chart and Technical Analysis. I pretty much looked at a lot of companies like Aurora, Canopy, Afria, Organogram, and I talked about a lot of stuff to do with Aurora Cannabis and what I think about their earnings. I read a few articles, so you guys could check that out. You got to do your research when you decide. Yeah, I'm also long on ACB, but what I like to do is if I have a huge position in a company, out of that position I hold at least 10 to 25% long term. So that means that I can swing trade up to 75%, 90 to 75% of it. So when I see huge swings, I collect profits. I continue to collect profits until I'm only left with 10 to 25%. Once I'm holding on to 10 to 25% of my position, I just hold on to that position for long term. So there you go. Now I have my long term position. And if that company drops, then I add back to that position. I just made money on it. So now I can continue to add to it. And then the same thing goes again, rinse and repeat. Hold on to a core position, swing trade the rest. And so far, I've been somewhat successful doing it. Pure Global Cannabis. So this company has dropped, and I've actually been picking up some Pure. I'm glad you brought that up. Pure Global Cannabis. Honestly, I've been picking it up. I've been swing trading Pure at 16 cents. I actually made a buy order today at 16 cents. I don't know if it went through. I'd have to double check. I don't think my buy order went through, but I like this company, especially at 15, 16 cents. Anything below at 16 cents. I do have another support line at around 12 cents. So if it does go down to 12 cents, I do think Pure Global Cannabis is a strong buy. I'm swing trading this company right now. So um, I currently own them at I think 16.5 cents. And I have two positions in them. I have one portfolio where I own them at 16.5 cents, so I'm down very small positions, but I do like Pure Global Cannabis, especially for swing trades. So we're gonna keep an eye out on Pure. Let's on paper. I don't think there's much information on them aside from their price to book at 2.6, total assets 22 million in assets, market cap 25 million. So the amount of assets they have is almost the size of their market cap. So I think this company has a lot of potential to grow. It is a penny stock, so regardless of what penny stock it is, it's always a high risk. But I personally like Pure Global Cannabis. So let's see what else you guys have to say. ACB have to break into Euro market for medical, and it will take time. I do agree, which is why I have a small position. There's always a risk involved. I know Aurora Cannabis has a lot of potential, but there's huge risk involved. I'm going to take a look at MDRX, maybe one more company, and then we're going to call it a day. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll have a video hopefully prepared for you guys for this weekend, but it's most likely just lately in the weekends I've been doing videos like videos on Warren Buffett. I think my last video, what was it, on Jeff Bezos. So I'll have one of those videos, pretty much just like looking at billionaires and their success and how they've done it. So I'll have one of those videos hopefully prepared for you guys this weekend. So we're going to take a look at MDRX. Which is Allscripts Healthcare Solutions. So MDRX currently sitting at $10.43. Had a decent day today, up 4.93%. Currently up 1 cent in the pre-market. This company is not bad. And as you can see right here, we had a gap down. What happened is we filled that gap. Now we had another gap down here, and it looks like we might fill that gap. So let's take a look at them on paper. This company looks a little overvalued. Price to earnings ratio 116. So they're trading at 116 times their earnings right now. A little overvalued. What kind of company is this? This is a advanced medical equipment and technology company. Their price to revenue, price to sales looks good. Let's see how much total assets, 3.18 billion. Market cap 1.7 billion. That actually looks really good. So they have more assets than the size of their market cap. So that looks good. Let's take a look at their 1 year chart. Actually, these are all-time charts. I do think right now it's tempting, but they've had a huge run. They seem to be a little overbought here. Let's take a look a little closer. Yeah, we had a gap up here, but that could be just to fill this gap. I do like it seems like there's a support here at around $9.50. So $9.50 I would say is a good buying opportunity. I'm not saying to buy at $9.50. I just like this company better when it hits that support line. I don't know much about the company, but let's just look at their 5-year chart, see how they've done in the long run. So they're definitely near the bottom half of their 52-week range. Seems to be a fairly volatile company. We've seen them reach highs of $40 at one point. A lot of potential for this company. They are a profitable company, but they do seem to be a little overvalued. So yeah, that's it for MDRX. I'm just gonna check the chat room, see what you guys are up to, and then probably call it a day. I think we could look at MedMan. Let's take a look at MedMan real quick. DER89, thank you for the donation. DKK, I don't know what currency that is. Either way, I appreciate your donation. Good weekend, Mr. Hustler. No name boss. Thank you. Hopefully that made my weekend a little better. Now I can go to a club. Just kidding. Oh no, I'm typing your name in. What was that company? MedMan. So MedMan, I actually currently own MedMan, and I was thinking of starting adding to my position, because right now they broke below. Let's look at MedMan real quick. $3.59 for MedMan right now. That's way too. Let's look at the 3-month charts. So I've drawn a support here at $3.60, and that was a while ago. So let's just extend that all the way here. So if you extend that support line right now, MedMan is below that support, and it actually seems to me like it's acting like a resistance line right now. So literally it broke below it in the past couple of days, and now we're kind of using it as a resistance line. Honestly, there's a lot of risk involved with MedMan. So this is one of those companies where I have a small position. I don't really want to make it too big, but I'm still willing to gamble on it. On paper, it doesn't look bad. 34 price to sales, price to book 10. It doesn't look bad for a pot stock. So they do have shady management. It's a lot of iffy things going on with this company. I just saw the charts, and I just saw it's a perfect company to swing trade. You see a nice support over here. At least previously this line here was acting as a support. I'll draw. I don't know what happened to my lines. I swear they were good before, but I'll fix it. Oh, now it wants to get fixed. So let me just delete that. So yeah, as you can see, MedMan has like a nice support at $3.60. We've bounced off this support so many times. So for a swing trade, it's definitely potentially a good buying opportunity, but I would definitely set a stop loss. I even have this line here for a stop loss at $3.50, because right now this company can easily, right now we're right below this support. It could easily bounce back up, and we've seen it do it a couple times here. Like here we hit that support, we went a little below it and immediately bounced back up. So the same thing seems to be happening here. We're at the support, could immediately bounce back up. We do have a consistent support and resistance. Let me draw the resistance line. So for swing trades, I would probably collect profits at above $4 and I would say 40 cents, because we do seem to have I drew these lines backwards. The red should be on the bottom, the green should be on the top, but we'll just leave it like that. So it seems like a very good company for swing trade, and there's also a lot of potential in this company. We've seen it hit $8 in the past. We've seen it hit $9 in the past, but past results doesn't guarantee whatever future. You guys know what I meant to say. But yeah, for MedMen, it's definitely tempting. I already have a position in them. I think my position's at around 370. So I might be adding to my position, but I'll be keeping an eye out on Monday. If it goes below 350 at that point, I'm just going to wait and see, because at that point we're way below support, and that's where I do my stop loss. So if it goes below that, we can potentially see it go as low as $3.10, and then I might add a position, add more at $3.10. If it bounces above this support line, then potentially I could add to my position for another swing trade, because this has been a very volatile company. So I like MedMen as a volatile company, that's for sure. What's up, coin stocks? I'm broke right now, but it's okay, because you know what? You're trying to learn. You're obviously investing in the stock market, so sometimes you just got to be patient. The thing is, you're doing a lot of things that a lot of people aren't doing. So trust me, just keep at it, keep hustling, and you'll be at it. Be making some money in no time. What's going on, IJ? Nice to see you here, IJ. I haven't forgot about your video. I definitely have to start working on that. IJ has been one of my loyal members. You got the baby blue membership, but I was literally just about to finish this live stream. Unless you have a request, I'll do a special request. Don't forget, guys, if you want to support me, don't forget to join my membership group. Your requests will always come first, and on top of that, I do my best to do custom videos for you guys. So if you guys have special requests for specific videos, I could do my best. Wow, Maxar Technologies had a huge run today. That's right, 24%. Did you end up collecting profits or no? Global Hemp Group, GHG. I'm going to take a look at Maxar Technologies real quick, and then we'll look at GHG. But they do look to be a little overbought right now, and there was a gap up. But there has to have been some reason why Maxar Technologies stock popped 21%. I'll be reading that on my own time. I don't want to bore you guys. So GHG, let's take a look at GHG. But yeah, that's a good pick, IJ. Global Hemp Group. We'll take a look at a couple more companies, and then it's time for me to try to enjoy my weekend. So GHG does seem to be oversold, but let's take a look at their history. So this is a company that at one point was 37 cents. I mean, looking at these charts, it's kind of scary. It's a penny stock, and it's been declining since 2018. So the thing is, could you be catching the bottom, or could you be catching a falling knife? This is definitely a high risk company. Let's look at them on paper. They're probably undervalued because they've already been beat up. Price to book 6.94. Not a profitable company. Total assets 2.36 million. Market cap 12.2 million. I mean, honestly, it's a penny stock. With this money, with stocks like this, it could easily go into the sub penny range, or it can easily go back up to 30 cents. So you can make a lot of money, you could lose a lot of money. It's definitely a really high risk, because it's been falling down for the past 2 years. So do you believe in this company? Is there something coming up that this company is doing different than others, or has it been downtrending for the past 2 years for a reason? So right now we're at 5 cents, down 23% today. I definitely think this is a very high risk stock, so I wouldn't recommend anyone to invest in it. But if you know something I don't know, who knows? This company might pop up. It definitely has potential. Like, it could pop up to 10 cents, and just like that, you doubled your money. But at the same time, you're catching a falling knife. So just know the risks involved with this company. So invest at your own risk, that's for sure. $9 a while ago, but I have hopes for the future. Oh, so you're almost broken even. That's good. At least let's take a look at it again. $9 Canadian or American? Wait, I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh no, I'm not. Wow, yeah, this company has been I want to look at their 5-year charts. Oh man, something happened in 2018. This company used to be $100 stock, dropped all the way in 2015 from $100 to now $8.74. So definitely has a lot of potential, but definitely a lot of risk involved. I don't know if I already looked at their financials, and it definitely looks undervalued. At least these numbers aren't scary. It looks way undervalued. So if you believe in this company in the future, it has a lot of potential, that's for sure. Total assets 8.2 billion, market cap 413 million. That actually looks really good. So it has a lot more assets than the size of its market cap. A lot of potential. Definitely risky because you're catching a falling knife. Made a nice run. Who knows? Maybe you caught the bottom. It's ready to make a huge run. But good luck, IJ. Um, Satellite and space insurance company just paid them in full for complete loss. That's cool. Monsanto. While we on hemp, can we look at hemp? Hempco or Hempco Inc. Because there's two hemp companies. I always get confused. There's Hemp Inc. and there's Hempco Food and Fiber. I'm gonna look at Hempco Food and Fiber. I'm guessing that's the one you want to look at, or no? It's a penny stock. Let's take a look at the 1 hour charts. So this company recently had a gap up, and as you can see, it's already starting to get filled. Gap right here, gapped up from 91 cents all the way up to 98 cents. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but with a penny stock, 7 cents is a lot. And now it's starting to get filled. Let's look at their 3-month chart. We do seem to have a support, so it might not even get filled because we did look to be actually we do look to be overbought here. At the same time, we look to be oversold here. But we do seem to have a support at around 98 cents, which is literally what we're sitting at. Let's look at them on paper. I hope I'm looking at the right hemp. On paper, price to revenue 24, price to sales 27, price to book 6.6. Total assets 13.9 million with a market cap of 60 million. Doesn't look bad on paper. Doesn't look bad at all. And it definitely looks like, yeah, this 98 cent definitely looks like a support line. It traces back all the way to here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's $1. Should bring that up to $1, but it doesn't look right now. It looks tempting. It looks like you're catching a support, but the thing is, we've seen a break below right here. We've seen a break all the way down to 80 cents, immediately bounce back up. We've seen a break below here. It looked to be way oversold here, so seem to be catching a nice support. Let's look at their 5-year charts. Is this company? This company at one point was a $3.20 stock. It's a penny stock right now, but has a lot of potential, especially right here, because as you can see, it's consistently bounced off this support. But then again, this is like, I've never seen a triangle like from this. We do see a triangle here forming, so we might see a huge breakthrough. Potentially could see a huge breakthrough in the downward or the upward direction. So definitely a company I'll be keeping an eye out on. Would be nice to see a breakthrough in the upward direction. Maybe set a stop loss here. This looks like a very tempting buying opportunity. But yeah, okay, so it looks like covered everything. But I think ACB is in Hempco. Good time to buy Afria. Is it a good time to buy Afria? Well, the thing is, not for me, because I own Afria at a little cheaper. I made a video the other day. I think I made it yesterday, or just the video I just dropped recently, and I think anything below 850, I'll be picking up Afria. Right now, it could actually, you know what, Africa could have a nice Monday. I'm not sure, to be honest. You have to do your research. I like Africa. It's a company that I was talked about in the beginning of the video. So would I recommend buying it now? I do think it has a little more room for downside. If you want to start a small position and you're prepared to average down, then why not? But always just make sure that you know that there's risk involved. If you start a position now, it could continue to decline. So do I think it's a good time to go all in Afria? No, I won't be going all in because I own Afria at around $8.50. So I'm waiting for Afria to go that low. It's not guaranteed that it's ever gonna go that low, but I just don't think right now would be a good time to go all in. Maybe it's a good time to start a position if you're thinking long term, but in the short term you might lose. And if you're prepared to average down, then yes. But if you're thinking short term and you want to make money right here right now, Afria still has a little more room for downside. So I want to thank you guys for joining me once again. Don't forget, leave me a thumbs up, guys. Quick little thumbs up. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the donations. Thank you, members, my loyal members right here, IJ and Monsank. You guys got the baby blue. So thank you guys for being my members. Hopefully we see a nice Monday. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you appreciate all the info. I'll have a video for you guys this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Don't stress. Let's have a good Monday. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.